Welcome back to the channel. Has crypto hit the bottom? Are we going to go lower? Can we go lower? What should we realistically expect right now in the crypto markets? This is what we're going to talk about in this video because we have got really bad sentiment and a lot of retail investors are not enjoying this current phase of the bull run, especially if people entered quite late to the markets. You're going to be feeling a little bit anxious. You're going to feel a bit kind of frustrated, like what's going to happen next. Now, I want to talk to you guys about effectively what I think is going to happen. Now, we can see we've got a $3.2 trillion market, which, by the way, when you look at the yearly growth, is absolutely fantastic. We're still up a whole $1 trillion blockchain valuation versus a year ago. And in the depths of the bear market in 2022, we had an $850 billion market cap. So we still have a really strong market. Let's not forget that. And there's nothing weak about what we see in this market. We're not in like a full downtrend. We're not putting through any alarming lows. And overall, I think it's kind of looking pretty good, actually. So we can see the fear and greed index is a little bit on the neutral side. So, you know, people aren't feeling confident. There's no real conviction about bullish upside. But has crypto bottomed out? Well, the true answer here, I suppose in the long term, no, crypto has not bottomed out. We're going to see Bitcoin come a lot lower, in my honest opinion. And we can just see this by quickly reflecting every single last bull market cycle. And we can see typically Bitcoin comes down 83%. You can see last cycle Bitcoin came down, not last cycle, but 2017, the very famous bull market, Bitcoin came down 81%. Last bull market in 2020, Bitcoin came down 78%. So this still tells me that the true bottom for Bitcoin will be, of course, in the future bear market, which could be in 2026, 2027, because right now the market is super top. In a short time frame, maybe Bitcoin has reached the bottom. But if we're looking at the real future, and let's assume that we hit $150,000 this cycle, and that's right at the top of our logarithmic regression threshold, if we still apply that 70 to 80% correction, you're still looking at Bitcoin going back to $40,000 to $50,000 in 2026, 2027, and 2028, potentially. So it's still possible to see Bitcoin come down to 40, 50K. And I know I'm going to get really bullied down in the comments for saying that. But that's personally what I believe. And whether it just gets there for one day, for 2 hours, and it's a big volatility wick, or whatever, I think it still could be something that happens. So short term, I mean, we can see we've had a few great weeks here leading up to 2025. And then actually what's really happening at the moment is just pure consolidation. We're not really seeing a great deal happen. We've got a big red candle from last week. The two before were also red. The current weekly candle we've got is on the green. So it's kind of just like, is it going to go up or is it going to go down, this BLX chart? We can see that we're still in the top section of this logarithmic regression band. And effectively, you know, what this is showing, what we can see here is you've got the green ribbon at the bottom, which is your bear market. That's the time spent in maximum fear and maximum bearish movement. And it doesn't typically last long. You just touch down in that green territory and then you slowly sort of build your way back up. And then you get more and more bullish. Also happened over here in 2018, 2017, you know, see or 2018 mostly after that 2017 cycle. We go into the capitulation. You have that long bear market, which lasted 371 days. Then Bitcoin hit 3.5K rock bottom in the green, and then back up it goes. And you can also see it reflects down here when Bitcoin was just 1.1K at the top. And when you look through in 2015, you can see Bitcoin here at $200 in the green section, and it slowly rallies again. Now, of course, this logarithmic regression band will flatten out over time as volatility diminishes. And because every single market cycle, Bitcoin's going to have a bigger starting market capital at the bottom, which means by the time it gets back to the top, it's going to have less multiplier effect. For example, if Bitcoin was to start its next cycle, I don't know, let's just say, for example, Bitcoin, what is it now? Like $1 trillion in market cap or something crazy, probably $2 trillion. So $2 trillion. What if it started the next bull market at 1 trillion? You know, 5x is going to be difficult to achieve. But if you started at 100 billion, then you could potentially 100x, right? And I don't know, 50x or something like that. So yeah, the later you get into Bitcoin, the less multiplier effect you do get. So I do believe also that when we do hit this top, we will cascade downward spiral all the way down, slowly but surely, and then we'll hit that bottom. And we'll go into this green ribbon here, this green ribbon, because the green ribbon is for accumulating and the red ribbon here is for basically selling your crypto, guys. We are in a bull market, which is designed to slowly sell and take profits, not to FOMO into projects. Well, you can still do that and potentially make some money. Not financial advice, of course, but yeah, I think right now we've hit the local bottom, and that's probably the news you wanted to hear, is that this here, this valuation of $91,000 looks and feels like it could be our bottom for now. And I personally think we might have hit that bottom. The amount of buying pressure around $90,000 is insane, really holding these charts quite well. We can also see Ethereum dominance is at its lowest it's been in years. Ethereum dominance has just gone down to 26 on the RSI firstly. So the RSI is down massively. And we're seeing the RSI for Ethereum back down to lows we saw in October 2023, June 2022. So seeing Ethereum priced in at like 2.6K right now, for me personally, it's quite a good buy. We can see actually over the last few days that the dominance of Ethereum, since June 2024 has only been going down. So for the last 231 days, we've actually just seen Ethereum drop more and more and more. We've not really seen Ethereum do anything special this cycle yet. And I don't know if it even will. Hopefully, this is the absolute flat line and the absolute bottom here for Ethereum. So we don't really want to see Ethereum break away any lower than where it currently is, which is basically very, very low. It already bottomed out there. We don't want to bottom that out again. That would be a really bad scenario. But here is where we need to ideally get Ethereum back to. I think personally, Ethereum, if something bearish happens, Ethereum will lose more dominance and it could still fall down lower in terms of its pricing. It could even come down to here, which would be an absolute disaster. I don't personally think it will come back down to like 7%, but it's not something to rule out. It's not something that would be impossible to happen. So yeah, Ethereum not looking amazing. We can see the interest for Bitcoin in terms of its keyword worldwide past 12 months. We can see it was at its peak in November 2024, where Bitcoin was surging. Right now, that interest is just going down more and more. Less people are interested in crypto because it's not doing much. People are only interested when things are going up. But I personally still think this is a big shakeout, and we're preparing for that next leg in the bull run, guys, where things are going to go absolutely crazy. We're going to see that next big euphoria phase where Bitcoin and crypto could go absolutely insane. So I'm still preparing for that, and I will be exiting out of the market slowly. If you want to find out more about exiting, you can check out the Discord channel down below to learn more about that kind of stuff too. DEXs as well. If we look at the decentralized exchanges by volume here, we can see volume has come down quite a lot. You can see different chains broken down. Solana, BSC, Ethereum base, Arbitrum. The volume is slowly also diminishing more and more. So nothing like November, December that we saw. January was extremely strong, but right now, not the best sort of volume that we are seeing at the moment. But yeah, for sure. Solana, incredible volume. Ethereum, incredible volume. Overall, looking pretty good. I would say looking pretty good. What else have we got here? Casper. Casper is another one that I'm super bullish on. Casper's a good coin. I think it's a really good token. You can see here it's picking up nicely at 0.10. Casper itself could have bottomed out just here at 2 billion. So there's another thing. Litecoin, looking at Litecoin recently, it's actually been very resilient. It looks like it's had a lot of buyback pressure around $85. And that could indicate a bottom, a short-term bottom. Of course, by the time we have a next bear market cycle, I still think Litecoin will come down a lot lower. I don't know exactly how low actually, because even the bottom of the bear markets, like in 2022, Litecoin is only $40 and it just dropped back down to about $83. So it wasn't too far off. We're not really seeing much growth for Litecoin. We've also got Solana over here. Solana could certainly go a lot lower in terms of its market capital next bear market cycle. So all of these coins can effectively come down a lot lower. If we look at last bull market 2021, Solana came down significant amounts. We can see here from top to bottom, 96%. I don't think Solana will do that again. But again, we don't have a true bottom in at the moment. Now, I personally don't think you will see Bitcoin go to like $8,000 or anything like that. I think the markets are still just too strong. And the fact that we've got fear around this price level and we're still not going down lower and lower and lower, it still looks good to me. If you guys looking to really maximize your gains in the market, guys, want to show you some big trading signals, you can check out Jacob's Crypto Clan. That's my Discord down below with 40,000 members. So thank you for joining. It's completely free if you wish to join the Discord. The link is there. Yeah, but you can see these guys making incredible wins out here in the market, just making loads and loads of juicy gains. And look, you can just see all these trading signals that they are winning with. So if you want to get the trading signals, the Patreon is down below as little as $4 a month, or get the top tier package for $100 a month. 160 of you are already subscribed to that. So thank you very much. This will give you early alpha, spot signals, leverage signals, access to stealth launches, ICOs, all that juicy stuff in the cryptocurrency world. So Patreon, Discord down below, and treat yourself as well. Sign up to Bitchnix if you want to get involved with some major bonuses. Bitchnix is a USA friendly and globally friendly exchange, and also no KYC needed for this exchange. There are hundreds of pairs that you can enjoy with this exchange, and at the same time, you can also copy trade some of the big leading traders out there in the crypto space and try and win what they're doing as well. In general, I think, great exchange. Have a look down below. Whilst I've got some really nice things going on where you could potentially make some more money by using the right exchange, because it's very important to also deploy the right exchange in the crypto space. So I use Bitchnix. I really like Bitchnix. I do a lot of my trading on there, and you might really like it too. Great UI, UX, and very easy to use, and on-ramp fiat currency. So overall, crypto looking good, and I think we've got a long way to go still. Probably got a good 6 to 12 months left of this bull market. Let me know down below what you think we've got remaining for the bull market, and I think overall it's an interesting market. Take care, stay crypto safe, subscribe, like, comment, hit that notification bell. Bye-bye.